One of my implied goals for 2019 was to not have my life look like a fucking BET movie. Let me tell you how I ended up in South Africa without a fucking debit card.
Reel it in, I got the bag, tell a friend, she got some ass, bring it in, bitch I'm the new CNN, yeah.
I have literally very limited access to cash. I had a connecting flight from New York to Boston to Amsterdam to Joburg. Yes, very long. I was being cheap. I don't regret it. I'm in Boston and I'm trying to get me some food. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be on this like fake healthy tip and I'm gonna go get to Wendy's and I'm gonna go get me some fries. So I go to the cash register and I'm like, can I get a small fry? That's me being fake healthy. And the amount was $2.06. Like I will never forget this. So I go on my little fanny pack and I'm just like, okay, there's no debit card. There is no debit card. I'm about to board to go to another country and I do not have a debit card. I have about 30 minutes to try and figure out my life, and I go and I'm just like, why don't I try this whole like cardless pay method, whatever, at the ATM? I'm trying to finesse this, you know, making the best out of a very bad situation. So I go to the ATM and I tried to do the little card thing and it just was like, no, we don't want to help you today. Sorry, bitch. I was like, oh, well, damn. It wasn't working. I tried it 3 times. So this time I'm calling my bank and I'm just like, so I went to the ATM and it's not working. I'm about to board in 15 minutes. I need your help in figuring out how am I going to get access to cash in the next 15 minutes because I'm about to be out of the country. And they're like, we can't help you. we can't help you. I'm really out of luck right now. Like, I cannot believe this shit. But I can, like, be upset at myself and be like, why would you forget your debit card? Like, what were you thinking? Or I can really just see how I can try and solve my problems in a very short period of time. I'm trying to be, you know, solution oriented, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna try again. And I try again and it still wasn't working. So I board the plane and I'm just like, okay, how am I gonna make this work? Like, how am I going to make this work? Because right now it's just, it's not working. Like, it's absolutely not working. Just flashback. Okay, so then I land in Joburg umpteen hours later. Luckily, I had about 70 USD on me, but guess what? The exchange place was closed at fucking 11:30 p.m., which kind of makes sense, but that's not helpful for me. On top of me not having any real access to cash, at this point, I have no legitimate access to cash. Fucking the exchange place is closed. I don't have a debit card, so that means I can't purchase not a damn thing. On top of that, my bag was delayed. It got like left in Boston. And I was just like, really? I've been on like 3 flights and you telling me you just leave my bag in Boston? Just like, oh, we can't help you. Sorry. It's not coming for another day and a half. A day and a half and I don't got no money. I'm a little flustered at this point. But long story short, the first day I basically just stayed inside because I'm like really just trying to figure out my life and I just couldn't figure it out. And then you have to also remember there's a huge difference between the hours. So it's about a good 7-hour difference, which is huge. It's like a whole working day. So by the time I like really thought about it, I was just like, you know what? The best bet for my situation is to have my debit card mailed. So I'm like doing my little research and that was like denied. The universe said, no, it ain't happening. Not today. So you cannot mail any type of cash, any type of credit cards, debit cards to South Africa. Like, it is prohibited. So that was just out the door. So then my second option was just like, oh, let me just see if I can get some money the old-fashioned way. So I was just like, MoneyGram. And actually, yeah, did I do money? I did. Yes, I did do a MoneyGram. And basically what I had to do, I sent my mom money and then she sent me money in rands and then I had to pick it up. So at this point, I'm now day 2, which is now a Saturday, and the banks were all closed, like literally all closed. And I was just like, this is not happening. I'm going to get some money today because one is hot AF in Joburg and my toes was looking crusty and I wanted to get a pedicure. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was a pedicure. I was just like, no way. I'm walking around here with crazy winter feet. It's just not happening. So I went to one bank. The bank was closed. And MoneyGram, if you can just update your location. So the first location I went to just didn't even exist. The second location was closed. I finally get to a third location and I was able to get money out, though it took forever. I felt like I was adopting a child. Like, I don't really know what the adoption process is, so that's probably an overstatement, but you get my point. I am now with cash. So guess what's the first thing that I do? I went and I got me a pedicure. That is right. You know, you gotta make lemonada. I went and I got me a pedicure and it was great. And you're probably wondering, how was I even surviving without access to cash? And honestly, I have to shout out Uber Eats, and MoneyGram, because if it wasn't for that 3 combination, I would not be very happy. So if this ever happens to you, you're okay. You're not super SOL. Just a tad bit, and like make friends really quick because you just a tad bit SOL. The great thing is, like, if you have friends here who like are from the States or are expats, like you can do PayPal. Actually, there's a few people here that do PayPal too, so sometimes I'll just have to PayPal people. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that I have a little bit of cash on me because that would just really suck. So yeah, that is my story. I'm probably a week in. I'm here again for a full month, so I'll let you know how it goes. But I think it's gonna be okay because it has to be okay. There's no other way. There's no other way than to be okay. So yeah. You made it to the end of this video.
You smart, you loyal, you're grateful. I appreciate that.
I hope you like what you saw. If you did, comment below. Let me know. Have you been in this situation before? Please, please tell me I'm not the only one. Please. Like, let me know what you would have done. Like, if you want to learn more about what I'm doing in Joburg, just put a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. Would greatly appreciate it. And yeah. Bye. And before I forget, so my whole thing is like finessing and manifesting. Like that's like the whole journey that I'm on. So if you didn't see my first video about like me getting this chakra bar scan, check it out because that's pretty interesting as well. So I'm all here for the stories. Like, come on. So, okay, so this is officially goodbye for now. Finesse.